What's up, everybody? This is your boy Hobo here. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. Today I'm here to bring you my match for the Ipa Week 1 Season 2 of the IPA. Today we're going to be playing Triphd. Link to his channel will be in the description below. Triphd had some amazing mons, and just to show you, the mons will be on the right hand side of the screen right now. This is the team that I do have to prep for, and the things that I do need to plan for are basically the Mamoswine, and he does have I can't really remember what that mon was. Oh my lord, I can't think of it. I recorded this before the match, by the way. I'm really tired. Man. I'm really tired. I'm really pumped up for this match. We decided to do the match way early, so that's really cool. Luckily, I did finish team building. Basically, my team's really prepared for major threats like the Mamoswine. Well, it's not really. I don't think he's going to bring the Mamoswine actually. So hopefully he doesn't bring Mamoswine. But if he does, we might be screwed. But I just Mega Gardevoir is a very weird mon to prep for. So hopefully I can kill things. Hopefully, I don't know. So let's just hop right into the team builder. So here we are bringing Pinsing Hobo. Pinsing Hobo is such a good mon. Excuse me, Showdown. Would you like to show the people the team builder? This is Showdown. Z Showdown. Z Showdown. Z Showdown. Z Showdown. C Showdown. No, Showdown. There we go. So I'm basically bringing Mega Pinsir. I do have enough speed to speed creep the Mega Gardevoir, and I'm just carrying Protect plus 3 attacks. It's standard Pinsir stuff. I was going to think about bringing Stealth Rock on Mega Pinsir, but I think knockoff's a better thing, because I mean, hit him up with a knockoff, head on my Micro Strap. You know what I mean? Like, literally nothing wants to basically switch into a Pinsir, not even Mega Pinsir. We do throw some in defense, some in some def, so I can potentially live a Hyper Voice, and that's about it, basically. Mega Pinsir, it's a very good mon, and we're carrying Frustration over Return, because I like my mons being mad at me for no reason, okay? Literally, it's what happens all the time, so it's whatever. Alright, so my next mon is actually probably most likely WinCon, and that is basically my boy Hobo Gator here. He is a monster. As okay, we're gonna oh, I pressed the word kill and it wants to go. Okay. No, we're gonna hide. No, we're gonna hide. I don't know what's going on, but next mon is Hobo Gator. Basically, we're rocking the special for Alligator. Wait, why am I modest? Oh, I was checking out calcs for modest. But, we should be timid. Hello? Showdown. Kill Showdown. Oh, snap! Crackle Pop Rice Krispies. Hey, not bad. Alright, now let's just hop into IPA teams. There we go. I'm gonna press this to get rid of that. There we go. Looks all types of nice right now. Where was I? Yeah, so I'm bringing Hobo Gator. Hobo Gator's a really good mon. Life Force, Sheer Force, Agility Hobo Gator, which I do need Jolly. I do need Timid, excuse me. So yeah, I'm Timid. Everything really dies. Everything on his team basically dies to a for Alligator. Timid for Alligator wins this game. Agility just in case if he brings a Choice Scarfer, and now I'm able to outspeed it. But there's certain things I like about the set. The set's really good. It works well for his team, and hopefully we can make this work. So here I really just wanted a Choice Scarfer, nice speedy Choice Scarfer, and Chilling Hobo was really nice. Just Blizzard spam plus Will-O-Wisp, so I can basically wear down walls. Volt Switch, T-Bolt, standard stuff basically. It's just here to wreak havoc, and that's what happens. So Drap Bow is really cool. I kind of only brought Drapo so I can live a Hyper Voice from a Gardevoir. As long as it's not modest. If it's modest Gardevoir, then I am quote unquote screwed. But I can live basically one hit from Gardevoir and retaliate with a poison jab. So this is basically what I'm just doing. I'm basically prepping for Gardevoir, and then his other mons I can just get up T-Spikes to basically wear down his whole team, because nothing on his team really does like T-Spikes except for Scolipede. He does have Scolipede, but I think if you bring Scolipede, it's most likely going to be a baton pass or like hazard stacking. Yeah, so yeah, I do also have the Rock Slide just in case for Scolipede. Hello, put my Rock Slide back. Gosh, you darn it, I am so bad. I'm so bad at it. There we go. So that's the set. Press the button and call it a day. So here is my specially defensive Cradilly. Cradilly is just such a monster. It can take 2 Hyper Voices and or I think it take 1. It could take 1 for max and everything. And basically, yeah. This is my Stealth Rocker. Hopefully I can rock some Stealth Rocks on this thing. If I can get Stealth Rocks up, I do kind of win, because he doesn't really have many Rapid Spinners besides Avalugg, but then Avalugg I can actually wall Infestation plus Tuck Stall. So hopefully that works out for me. And last but not least, we are just basically carrying Vapo Hobo. Now this is basically going to be my definitive, as I hate to say it, this is basically my main mighty Mamoswine check. Hopefully, I can take a couple hits, retaliate with a Scald, as long as he's not, like, Jolly Adamant. I mean, if he's, no, I mean, not Jolly Adamant. If he's Life Orb Adamant, I am 2-hit KO'd by this thing, so I do stall it out. I can just stall out its, basically I can stall out his stuff, and as long as he doesn't carry Freeze Dry. So, yeah, that's the team. It looks very nice. I'm bringing Double Water all the way, and I'm bringing no Flygon with Mega Pinsir. So hopefully this works out for me. If not, you guys will see in the post recap soon. So I'm going to pause it while we get the matchup, and hopefully I did well. Alright, so first I'm going to say I'm sorry. I do have the ending dimensions quite wrong. But this is basically the week 1 matchup, and he did bring Scolipede. And he did bring Mamoswine, and I'm quite scared actually right now. As you guys can see, I'm on the top right here, as the team builder in this video also showed off that I am bringing stuff to things. But if he does bring Avalugg, I'm kind of okay with that. I do have a physically defensive Vape, and also do have Cradilly, which can actually take avalanches as long as I don't hurt him. So then I can retaliate up with some good health. But basically right now what's looking good is my Feraligatr wins this game. My Feraligatr right here wins this game. It agilities up and everything dies to it and at least 1 hit after rocks, because Scald, I mean unless we first we got to get rid of Gardevoir, but let's just talk right now. Scald destroys that thing, Focus Blast gone, this thing gets, after rocks, it gets killed by Scald. Scald destroys Mamoswine after rocks, I think, if he's for death. And if this thing is Assault Vested Tangrowth, after rocks, I do kill with an Ice Beam. If I don't get rocks up, then I am quite screwed. So let's just hop right into the match real quick, as the table just went missing. Oh well. So basically here, he leads off with the Scolipede, while I do lead off with Rotom Frost. Rotom Frost was my best lead right here because it was Choice Scarf, and I can hit something up with a Will-O-Wisp turn 1, and I do opt to get this thing down, as he is going to start half stacking on my team. Now this is one thing I didn't really plan for, but yeah, hazard stacking, really not great. But he did switch, do a baton pass right into his Mega Gardevoir. Now here he does have sub, but instead of going for sub, he does go for Calm Mind, as I'm basically going to be able to get a Toxic off. And this turn I do misclick here, as he does go for a Hyper Voice. I do know that he's going to go for a Hyper Voice and everything, but I kind of wanted to force in the Avalugg switch in, so I can go in for Alligator after basically the poison damage that he's about to take. I do win. But looking at it, since I am timid, I do outspeed a Mamoswine after an agility, so obviously I would probably have to set up on the Avalugg and then go in for a Focus Blast or something like that. Hopefully I hit it, if anything. But Basically, I do misclick here. Well, I mean, I don't want to say misclick, but I do misplay a little bit, as I do go for Infestation here, as, yeah, that was basically the wrong play for the wrong time, because after toxic damage and stuff like that, Gray Hobo is going to go down to the Thingamabobber here. So out comes my Mega Pinsir, and I'm going to go for Tech first turn, as he does switch into this thing. So I'm like, okay, this thing wants to come out. I do have a complete wall to it, and my Chilling Hobo looks very nice. Now looking at this damage, he is obviously thick fat, so I'm like, alright, so I had to switch out into my Vaping Hobo here, as he does go for the T-Wave. Now here comes a little bit of a wee bit of hacks coming into my part, as yeah, there goes. I get paralyzed. Vaporeon doesn't know how to deal with electric types, so I mean, I went for Scald right there, by the way, and every single time I click Scald, half the time I get paralyzed. So it was very bad. It was a very bad situation for me, because I'm going for Scald. I'm like spamming Scald and like, screw it, I'm gonna go for Heal Bell because this is my cleric. Yada yada. As he does go for the Baton Pass here into the Tangrowth, as I do go for the Wish here, and I'm gonna Wish Pass it into my Drapping Hobo, as basically this thing goes for the knockoff, and you know, my Black Sludge is gone, so longevity is basically gone for me. But here I am going to go for the knockoff here, and Scolipede is going to be able to get the kill. So now here I'm able to either set up Toxic Spikes or go in for the Poison Jab, which I do have to go for the Poison Jab here because he is timid, so yay. So now I do die to an Ice Shard. I mean, Drapping Hobo is going to die to Hazards either way, so I gave that thing the kill. So here goes Vaping Hobo, as I'm currently tied up the game, which looks very nice, and I go for the Wish here, and this is where it tells me that he is Life Orbed, and I am quite scared. So I do go for the Wish Attack here, as I'm at a decent amount of health now, where I can switch out, not switch out, excuse me, but I can go for another attack here, as here I'm going to go for a Wish, as he does go for the Giga Drain. I do take a chunk from that, so I do have to protect here, because he does have a lot of hazards out here, as you know, he's applying a lot of force with this Tangrowth. Half this match was me trying to figure out what to do against the Tangrowth, as he does opt to go for the knockoff here, and this makes me freely able to go for the Will-O-Wisp right here, as I was hoping for a Mamoswine to switch in, but this thing switching in is alright too, as I do go for the T-Bolt here, and here goes the Fire Punch. Now here is where I do strongly misplay. As I do go for a Volt Switch here with my Chilling Hobo. The reason why I went for Volt Switch on Chilling Hobo is I wanted to do, I mean, I think after Burn, I had like a slim chance of killing it with Volt Switch. It was like a really slimmer chance to kill, and I was hoping that he would go in for the Fire Punch. So I was gonna go for the Volt Switch, and if he lived, I would switch right into Mega Pinsir, and Mega Pinsir got in for basically free after taking a Burn Fire Punch, which we can take even with rocks up. So then we're just more of a threat. Then he would have to force in his Avalugg, where we set up basically with our agility, and then after that we tried to 2-hit KO. Well, I mean, we 2-hit KO the Avalugg, and then we sweep with Special Gator. That's literally why I went for this play right here, as instead, after going for the Volt Switch here, he goes in for the T-Wave, and that basically destroys my team. Gone Mega Pinsir, as I'm going to be able to get a kill with Mega Pinsir at least, so I do go for the Quick Attack here, as I try to use this as like a presence that would be scaring, but it's whatever, as Ice Shard is able to take out my Pinching Hobo. Now here goes Vapo. And right here I'm looking at a very bad situation where I know Mamoswine basically all my mons have dropped to Mamoswine here, so it's so bad. I'm gonna go for the Double Protect, which luckily I do get, and I'm gonna go for the Wish here, as he does go for the knockoff. So Hell and Item Mike was dropped, as he is gonna be able to switch into his Tangrowth, and Tangrowth scares the heck out of me, as he does go for the knockoff here, as I do sacrifice one of my mons. Now here is basically where I stop and I do some calcs, okay? Now I know that Special for Alligator wins. It wins, but I wasn't sure if Mamoswine was Jolly or Adamant. And this is basically where I probably should have looked at the damage calcs, but I wasn't calcing at the time. I just know that if this thing's not Assault Vest, I go for an Ice Beam, I destroy his life, and then after that, if he is Adamant, since I am timid, I do kill with a Scald, and then I can finish up with my double R's. So that's all up to this Mamoswine being Adamant though. So here I do go for the Ice Shard. This thing is gone. The Ice Beam, excuse me. And here goes as I do switch out into my Vapor Hobo, just to, you know, just to like scout. I don't even know why I went into this, but here goes the moment where either if he's Jolly, I lose, and he is Jolly. So yeah, he is Jolly. So, good game, Trip. No lie. It was a really fun game, don't get me wrong, but he was Jolly Mamoswine, which I probably should look at damage counts, because he is Jolly, but, if he wasn't Jolly right there, I believe that, I think I had, like, a slimmer chance to win. I would have went for 2 Scalds on the Avalugg, and I don't think Avalugg KOs me. But, that was a really good game, man. Man, IPA Season 1, Week 1. Losing 2-0 to a Mamoswine, but gosh diggity darn it, Mamoswine's such a good mod, so I can't hit on it. Next week we are going to be taking on the Victinis, I think for sure. Let me look it up real quick. Looking it up right now, but dang, that was a really good match, honestly. There was a couple plays on both sides that, you know, we both admit that, you know, that we could have played better. If he subbed with guard first turn, I probably would have lost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. As I'm gonna look up right now who we're gonna be facing, but I think we are facing Tristan and the Victinis, I think, next. Let me check real quick. Standings, fixtures, here we go. Week 2 of the IPA. The Venice Beach Victinis versus the Vancouver Stealth Rocks. Hopefully this is not the worst game in the world, but hey, it's actually a really good game. The matchup is weird, and I like it a lot. So, guys, make sure to leave a like and comment below, you know, who you think the MVP of this match was, and the MVP will become shiny next week. So, above all else, guys, be breezy. I'll see you guys next time. This is your boy Hobo, signing out. Bye.